Good morning, everybody. This is K. Balakrishna. Presently, we'll be dealing with the topic which is called as Michael Porter's generic strategies. Michael Porter generic strategies includes three different types of strategies. One being the Michael Porter's cost leadership strategy, differentiation strategy, as well as focus strategy. These are the three strategies which the Michael Porter has analyzed. In fact, to say that these are four strategies actually: cost differentiation, cost leadership, differentiation, cost focus strategy. Focus strategy is again divided into two subparts based upon the focused cost leadership and focused differentiation. Is the two different types of focus strategies. Presently, we'll be dealing about three different topics. One is what do you mean by market? What do you mean by cost difference, cost leadership, differentiation, and focus? In fact, to say that these are the three different strategies which are used by Michael Porter in order to have a comprehensive study regarding how the business firm rivalry exists, how the businesses enter and exit into the market, and various other issues. Now I'll be sharing you the screen so that to know about only the one aspect, that is Michael Porter's generic strategies. What are they? What are the advantages? And what are the benefits out of them? Michael Porter's generic strategies are of three types. One is cost leadership, cost differentiation, and focus. Michael Porter has used three different competitive strategies. One, these competitive strategies are launched so that the first and the foremost is Michael Porter has stated the three strategies, and these three strategies depends upon the relativity. We can say that, for example, I'm producing a car at 1,75,000 on the road price Nano. Do you think that it is a low cost producer or a high cost producer? We can just say it by comparing it with those of competitors. The nearby car is Maruti 800, which is extended from the market. So it is called as least producer car. That is, Nano is called as least cost producer car. That is, it has attained the cost leadership. Next one is profitability. If the Michael Porter has also stated how the profitability will be there. In the sense, if they show the differentiated products, they can gain huge amount of profitability. Next, he also explained regarding the competitive advantage. Competitive advantage in the sense, by adopting the differentiation strategy, by adopting a cost leadership strategy, they can sustain in the market, they can compete in the market, and they can evolve themselves as low cost or differentiated companies. There are three different strategies to be followed under Michael Porter generic growth strategies. One is cost leadership, second one is differentiation, and third one is focus. The first focus strategy has consists of two parts: cost focus and differentiated focus. Next one is, what do you mean by cost leadership strategy? First thing you will see about cost leadership strategy. These are the least cost producers in the market. Best example for cost leadership strategy is the Tata Nano. It has registered a least price in the market, and there is no scope of any competition in that market except from the electrical vehicles, which are not used nowadays. Next, there are also major sources for cost advantage. By completely utilizing the resources, by using the technology, they can act as a cost producers. Next, by producing huge amount of goods at a time, that is maximizing economies of scale. they can become a cost producer. Next, by using proper technology, they can become a cost producers. Sometimes if they become the raw material, if the raw material producer themselves start manufacturing the goods, then they can also become the cost producers. If they are cost producer, don't need to worry about sustainability. They can exist in the market like India for a long period of time. Next, they can also compete easily in the industry with a very easily in the industry, especially in the Indian markets to the maximum extent. What are the strategies to achieve cost leadership? Main strategy to achieve the cost leadership is to produce in large quantities. As large quantities are produced, raw material can be optimally utilized and production capacities can be optimally utilized, and the production cost bumps down, and thus the prices also come down. Size advantage. As the size increases, economies of scale increases. As the economies of scale increases, cost of production come down and prices may fall down. Next, technology. As the cost effective is one of the advantage of technologies. If these are coupled with the method of production, they can easily get pour the products with least amount of cost. Raw material cost. If the raw material cost is very low, they can also bring down the production cost and thus evolve as cost producers, low cost producers. What are the advantages of cost leadership strategy? They can gain huge amount of profits. Not only the profits, they can also maximize the sales by buying. That is, they can gain a greater amount of market share, and they can exist for a long period of time. That is, business sustains for a long period of time. Next, they require huge amount of capital because only large companies can become as cost leaders in the market. Only innovative products are rewarded, and this innovation requires huge amount of R&D, which is provided only by the cost producers. It's a reduced competition. As the competition is low by the cost producers, they can exist in the market for a long period of time. What are the disadvantages of cost leadership? Well, first and the foremost disadvantage of cost leadership is margin per unit will be very, very low. So they have to go for economies of scale in sales. Next one is product innovation. The product must be completely innovative such that the producers gain the production cost advantage and sell the products at a minimum price. This customers' feedback must be taken into consideration. If they simply, they cannot simply claim themselves to be the cost producers because customers, if they say that the quality is not up to the mark, entire vein will be lost. They must not copy the advantage. They must not copy the existing technology because sometimes this will become their brand name will be termed as a copycats. Next one is the quality sometimes goes down if they are least cost producers. Next one is this cost leadership cannot be done for all the products, but it is done only for certain products which are rich in technology, which have innovative ideas, which are produced in big companies. Means the capital adequacy norms and capital availability is very, very huge requirement to become a cost producers because they have to purchase huge amount of technology. What do you mean by differentiation strategies? Differentiation means becoming a unique producer, becoming a producer who have some unique features, becoming a producer who have some unique skill set. Okay, they are completely distinct and unique from those of competitors. What are the criteria for differentiation? The main criteria for differentiation is as follows. First one is brand value based differentiation. For example, take the case of Harley Davidson and Bench. They are not sold at low price, but they are purchased because of brand value. They are purchased. Essentials, vaccines that are sold today are best example for essentials. unique in the sense they have separate markets to sell. Exceptional means they have good technology to be used. For example, 5D and 6D technologies that are used in different countries. Emotional, they must be able to catch the sentiments of the people. Kellogg's caught the sentiments of working women, and Kinder Joy caught the sentiments of children. Communication, they must be easily communicated to the targeted audience. They must reach the targeted audience at least cost. It's forward thinking. They must not, these differentiators must not try to exist for a short period, but they must plan to exist for a longer period of time. Affordability. The price must be very, very low and affordable. There are various types of differentiation strategies, which we will discuss. First one is product-based differentiation is used. For example, take the case of Kellogg's. Chacos is separate market and Kellogg's Cornflakes is different market. Service-based differentiation. The service by different telecom players can be used. Channel-based differentiation. For example, online channels versus traditional channels. For example, the same GeoMart has gone for online as well as traditional also. Relationship-based differentiation. Insurance companies can be set as best examples for relation poolers. And reputation-based differentiation. Example, BMW and Bench. Price-based differentiation. Nano can be set as best example for differentiation strategies. Advantages of differentiation strategies. This differentiation must be shown in the areas of price, then major impact will be seen in India. Next, original products. Original products in the sense when authentic products without any copying that technologies, and unique products which separate features must be sold. They will yield high profits in spite selling at very low cost if they are unique. The large number of brands maintain their loyalty because large number of customers attract towards it. And these customers reuse them again and again. They turn as repeat users. They turn as loyal users because they are price conscious. If there are no substituents in the market also, it is very helpful for the low cost differentiators. Next, differentiators have clear marketing activity. They have unique skills and their USP is completely different when compared to others. Focus strategies. Focus means they cater to the needs of small group of people, but the amount of profit generated per piece is very high. They corner on small segment of market, but the profit per piece is very, very huge. This is a small description regarding various Michael Porter's generic strategies like cost leadership, cost differentiation, and focus. Thank you.